Okay, we've been on lockdown/quarantine for seemingly forever at this point. I mean, seriously, it's been months and it's coming up on a year of on and off lockdowns. At least for us in Germany anyway. And let's face it, it's easy to get a little lazy when it comes to fitness when all we're doing is sitting at home on the couch, binge watching Netflix while cooking and eating every dish we see pop up while scrolling our feeds online. I mean, with everything being closed, even the restaurants, unless you're ordering takeout every day, the grocery store is like the new mall, am I right? So it's no understatement to say over the past few months, I've put on a few pounds. I mean, seriously, I have a pot belly for the first time ever in my life. And that's an absolute no-go for me. So I decided I was gonna use some of the free time I have on my hands to work out and see if I could return to my former pre-quarantine glory. Okay, first things first, I needed to do some online research and find a workout plan that suited me and the goals I wanted to reach. And luckily, I had already subscribed to a few fitness channels on YouTube because I tried and failed this whole thing a few times before. But not this time. I got this. But I thought maybe those videos were a bit too advanced for me as far as fitness level, as I fall in the beginner category because it's been a long while since I worked out. With that in mind, I came across a YouTuber and fitness guru by the name of BULLYJUICE'S, and he laid out a whole 30-day workout plan that I could do at home with no equipment. He even made it super easy to follow with a daily chart that labeled every workout I should do on each day. And he broke up every exercise into individual short videos, which further eliminated any guesswork on my part. All I had to do was keep track of the days, go to the video description, find the day I was on, click the link, and I was off to the races. But as I found out in my research, working out is only half the battle when it comes to losing weight. Apparently, you also need to diet accordingly. And my goals were to be more lean and get shredded. If that makes sense anyway. Let's just say I wanted to increase my muscle mass while significantly reducing body fat. BULLYJUICE also has some videos on this, so I just kind of followed what he suggested as far as what I should eat during the challenge. I started my day with a protein smoothie or shake. The ingredients, some frozen fruits, kale, spinach, some oats, Greek yogurt, low fat, low sugar, 2 scoops of protein powder, some multivitamin juice, and a little oat milk. This would replace my usual fatty American breakfast, which was, eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, pancakes, and croissants. Basically whatever the hell I felt like eating that morning. So, now to show you guys what I've been eating every day for the whole 30-day challenge. You want to make sure you're not eating too many fatty foods. You want to eat as lean as possible. I wanted to see results really fast, so I chose to eat mostly chicken breasts. I also ate some turkey. I made turkey meatballs. You can also eat steak if you get lean steak. The leanest steak, I think, is flank steak. If you can find it, you probably have to go to a butcher or something like that. As far as sides, I alternated between paprika, and I always like cut up one red paprika, some yellow, and some green. Color is always nice on the plate. I ate broccoli most of the time. I just cut up the stalks and steamed them for like 10 to 15 minutes. Steamed sweet potato. I seasoned my sweet potatoes. I steamed them exactly like the broccoli, but I added a little flavor to them. I added like a little bit of coconut oil, which is not as fatty as like other vegetable oils, and cinnamon, and this stuff called coconut sugar. It's some vegan shit that my wife has around the house. Yeah, and I also ate beans, because beans are a good source of protein and fiber. And I didn't use any sauce on the chicken. Mostly I just put a little salt and pepper on there. You don't want to use too many sauces because sauces are mostly fat, and I tend to go overboard on sauces every time I'm eating something that needs ketchup. I just flop a whole bunch of ketchup down on the plate and just dip it in and keep going in on the ketchup. But for the whole 30 days, I didn't eat any sauces. I just seasoned it with salt and pepper and this chicken seasoning that I have. It's mostly for barbecue, but it worked really well with how I prepared the chicken. You don't want to fry it. You don't want to fry it in oil because that's defeating the purpose, adding more fat to the chicken than you want. My mother-in-law got me this air fryer for Christmas, which was clutch. All I needed to do was season it on the cutting board, threw it in the air fryer for like 20 minutes. Took my chopped up paprika and threw it in there like halfway through and flipped the chicken over. And in like 20 minutes, the chicken was done. And in like 10 and 15 minutes, the broccoli would be done. And that would be my whole lunch for the day. And I would try to eat like turkey meatballs for dinner, or the steak meal, steak and beans, or steak and sweet potatoes later that day. That's my like final meal for the day. And if like on the next day, I would like switch it around. I would eat the turkey for lunch, and then have the chicken for dinner, so I wouldn't like get too tired of eating the same thing day in and day out. I tried to switch it up as much as I could, but for the most part, I didn't get tired of what I was eating, because I knew that I was eating to supplement the workout that I had did earlier that day, and I didn't want to mess up the results of whatever cardio or back and chest exercise I did earlier that morning.
So let's get into the actual workouts. If you look at the chart Bully Juice provided, to me they look a bit random. But hey, obviously this guy knows more than me, so I'm sure he made it thoughtfully. Each day was either cardio, legs, back, chest, shoulders, abs, or an intense full body workout, which consisted of exercises like jumping jacks, high knees, push-ups, squats, mountain climbers, burpees, etc., and so on. Each session was relatively short and manageable. They ranged anywhere from 30 to 5 minutes long, which made it super easy to fit them into my day, regardless of whatever I had going on. Although the first day was a 60-minute long cardio workout, which absolutely killed me, by the way. But I did get through it, and I was pretty proud of myself. The workouts were also structured in 30 to 60-second time intervals rather than a set number of reps, so you could kind of go at your own speed as long as you kept going until the time was up, which also helped a lot. Oh, and I can't forget the much needed and much appreciated rest breaks in between exercises that also came just in time before I gassed out. I also supplemented the workouts with a 20-minute run every few days, and I hate running. So I'd say this was the hardest part of the whole experience for me. So let's talk results. I weighed myself right before I started the challenge, and I was about 82.5 kilograms, which is about 181 pounds. Now I'm down to 81 kilograms and 178 pounds, which might not seem like a big difference in numbers, but keep in mind that I was also building muscle while burning fat, and muscle weighs more than fat. So yeah, I didn't think to measure my waist, but I quite visibly had a pot belly, and now I don't, which is awesome. In my opinion, my arms are much more defined and my chest actually got a lot bigger. Even my face seems slimmer and I feel a lot less bloated than before. I feel 1,000 times better and healthier than before, and it's really helped me cope with the whole lockdown isolation thing by giving me something to focus on and occupying a good bit of my time, which made my days go by a lot faster. So shout out to Bully Juice for that. Now that the challenge is over, the real challenge will be keeping the workouts going and staying motivated, because I don't want to go right back to square one, which happens a lot, so I've heard. But hopefully I formed a new habit, and working out is kind of just
second nature. Though I will be taking a 2-day break and having some much needed, much deserved, fatty cheeseburgers before I continue on this workout journey of mine. I'll leave a link to Bully Juice's 30-day challenge in the description. And I hope this video was helpful to anyone considering doing something like this and getting rid of that quarantine body. Cause hey, we're not gonna be on lockdown forever, right? Peace. Thanks for checking out my first review on what is now my brand new YouTube channel. If you're interested in stuff like this, go ahead and subscribe, do me that big favor, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Like the video if you found value in it, and leave me a comment down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time on the next review, or whatever the hell I feel like posting on this channel. Peace.